to your 855-PATS-500, web radio at patriots.com for the emails. We'll start with David, who is in New York. David, thanks for holding. You're up first here on the Patriots postgame presented by Cybereason. What's up?
Well, I had something to say first, and then I got a question for the offseason. So
you have an opening statement.
You guys have been covering the Patriots for, 20 years, 30 years? I don't really know.
Paul's a
I'm
long time.
20. My first season as a Patriots fan was 2010. We've missed the playoffs 2 times, including this year in that span. It's a weird feeling for younger fans, and it's especially with Devin McCourty and Matthew Slater potentially retiring. It's just kind of defeating, especially because that might be their last game. Won't be a playoff game. I'm just kind of sad about that,
Yeah.
And then for my question for the offseason, take out offensive coordinator. What is the position that is of number one priority? Is it number one receiver? Is it right tackle? And then maybe give some examples for receiver if you say that. I'll take it off the air. Thank you.
I think give you an example of a number one.
I
I think they need to get better at all those spots. Cornerback I would throw in there. I think they need a top flight cornerback.
Look what Stephon Diggs keeps doing to you every single time you play. You need somebody. You need a way to deal with him, and that's an easy place to start with a Buffalo team. You're going to play twice here.
Yeah, I think it's a good point.
Receiver, tackle, and cornerback. I'd throw linebacker maybe in the mix. I don't think the defensive front doesn't concern me as much
Defense
as it did
was
last
good
year.
enough this year to where the only glaring thing I agree with you on is cornerback. I mean,
Yeah.
for Diggs and for any team that's got a speedy, deep threat receiver, you need someone. I'm not asking you to shut him down, but I'm asking you to have somebody at least on one side of the field that you don't have to worry about getting burned on. And every time Diggs was lined up, and if a quarterback, especially a quarterback like Josh Allen, has enough time, then you're going to get beat more often than not. And you're not going to win those games. You're just not.
Yeah, really, quarterback is what it is, and you have Judon, but it's the primary positions. It's those star player positions that, the good teams. You go around all the good teams. I guarantee you they got a really good weapon, a really good cornerback of some regard, and tackle and protection. And you saw it with Buffalo today. The protection that they give Josh Allen, there's that extra split second that just allows him to do so much more in those final closing moments of a play. He does so much damage in those parts.
Yeah, and I do think, and I want to be fair about this. Like, Stephon Diggs is one of the best 3 receivers in the league.
Yeah.
And he does that to a lot of guys. So whether you have a top corner or not, he's gonna get his catches. He's gonna make his plays. But I do think they need a pecking order similar to receiver. We talk about the number one receiver making the other guys better. Number one corners make the other guys better. And I'm pretty consistent on this. I don't think J.C. Jackson was that guy.
Yeah.
Stephon Gilmore was that guy. You're not that guy. I do. I think that they need, and Mike and I were we were big advocates last year in the draft of looking for one of those corners. Now, to be honest with you, I have